it's good to see you where you're sitting in a rocket chair for the next 4 or 5 days. The Yankees just swept the Twins last night.
It's okay. I can enjoy this victory. You know, I earned it. I'm working hard. Like I said, I don't just root. I prepare during the day. Hold
on a second. What do you mean you prepare during the day?
Well, I prepare mentally. I have to get ready. You know what I mean? I have to get ready. I have to do my preparation. I got to get in the right frame of mind. I got to be ready for the game. So when the game comes on, there's no distraction. And I got to get it in the right seat, maybe have the right T-shirt. Like lately, I've been wearing a Yankee T-shirt. It's been working. Mm-hmm. Usually, I don't like to wear anything with the logo on it. Sometimes I feel like that's a jinx. But this has been working.
So you're a type of guy that figures if it's not going the Yankees' way, it's because of the way you're sitting or what you're wearing. You literally believe that.
Oh, yeah, I literally believe that. Like somebody can walk in the room and I'll go like, who's this guy? He might turn the whole game.
The cooler walks in the room.
It does. You got to be careful. Like one time my brother-in-law was sitting in a chair against the Red Sox and the guy hit a bomb and then he came the next night. And I said, you sat there last night? And he goes, yeah. I go, no, just sit over here. He goes, I can't sit here. I said, sit over there. You were there last night. You screwed everything up. So
that's family that you treat your brother-in-law?
I don't care if it's a brother-in-law. You know what I mean? I throw my hat sometimes when I get mad. That might turn it. And I go, all right, leave the hat. Drop the baseball. Leave the baseball. I'm telling you. Like last night, I brought out the broom, and Chapman was starting to sweat me out.
Right.
I go, get that broom out of here. Get the broom out of here right now. Don't fool around right now with the mojo. I can do that in my house. When I'm at the stadium, at least I'm with people like me that I can relate to, so I don't have to do that. It's harder to watch than to participate because you have no control. It's like on an airplane. Your life, you could die. You're like, you go like that when you land and whatever. So you're out of control. At least when you're acting or you're doing the scene, It's you.
Right.
You can screw it up or, you have control of it. But I feel like I could turn things sometimes. I just feel like if I'm there, like even with the Astros, I feel like if I go to H-Town, I could beat those Cowboys right in that stadium. Somehow my mojo. I almost did it once in 2001 in the Diamondbacks, Game 7.
Yeah?
It was working. It was freaking working. People were calling me when Soriano hit a homer.
Yeah.
I said, don't jinx it. They go, you're doing it. You're doing it. I said, I know. And then there was that stupid bunt where Mariano threw the ball to second. Never should have did that. Changed the whole inning.
It did change.
I was almost in tears. Imagine driving back in the desert 5 hours after a lost Game 7 like that.
You're in tears, huh?
Oh, yeah. Some guy goes, wow, you're a real fan. I said, yeah, I know.
Nick Turturro here.
I told the guy, when I was on the set, don't ever tell me bad news. One time the Yankees were losing in the playoffs on the set of NYPD Blue. I said, don't mess with me. Don't ever give me bad news. Let me find out the bad news on my own. I hate that.
No, but when you give those instructions, though, Nick, then if they're not saying anything to you that the news is bad, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, like, if you're not hearing something, that's a problem. Good thing, though, that while you were on NYPD Blue, there was a heck of a run.
Oh, that was a great run, and it started in '96, and I was there that week against Atlanta. Let me tell you the week I had. I was there Game 1. They got blown out like 12-1. Andrew Jones hit 2 home runs. He was a rookie.
From Curacao,
yeah. Curacao.
He was like 8 years old.
Unbelievable.
Danny Almonte was younger than him, I think.
That's right. Yeah. All those guys lie.
Right.
All these guys, they say they're 20. They're like 28, 32.
Yeah.
Look at their faces.
El Duque.
We don't know if he was like 40. El Duque. I love El Duque. But anyway, that week was great. Game 2, they lost to Maddox.
Yep.
Then I'm in the hotel, the Regency. And the Yankees won Game 3. Game 4 was the game where they came back to 6-0. Jimmy Laritz.
I
went insane in during the Regency. All the producers were like, "We thought we heard you. We thought we heard you. You heard me. You heard me. Don't worry." And then the Game 5 was the Pettit game, 1-0, I think.
Against Smoltz.
Wow. I had to go to a cop dinner that night. I was in the limo. I'm like, oh my God, I got to go to a cop dinner tonight. And then so I stayed for Game 6. I had all the juice for the tickets. All the guys on the show. Jimmy Smits, David Milch, Nick. Ask Nick. I was like, yeah, right, don't worry. I'll get you a ticket. Because I was making moves. I was the guy at that time. But I was like, I don't want to be in the luxury box. I want to be with the real fans.
Sure.
I don't want to be with those rich mummies. I got to be with the real guys and the real... That's where I want to be. You know what I mean? But then I got on the field. They brought me in the locker room. That was surreal. For a kid like me, I mean...
Now, I got to tell you, I mean, and Mikey Del Tufo over there in the Yankee hat on, he texted me last night about what's going on with Chapman as Chapman put the first 2 on base. And I said to him, I'm like, this is what the rest of the world has to deal with that we didn't have to deal with Mariano Rivera for 15 years. It's just unbelievable, with the exception of one time against the Indians in '97 in a divisional series, and then 2001 essentially.
2001 and also 2004. He didn't get out of that ninth inning, where we basically would have swept the freaking. The kiss of death was that stupid walk to Millar, of all people, Millar.
This is a diehard right here, Chris.
Listen, I remember stuff about the Yankees that I don't even know in my own life. My own life is like a blank. 57 years, I did so much stuff, I can't remember squat. But you ask me where I was during a Yankee moment, I'm there. It's like my brother when he memorizes all these speeches.
You talking about John?
John, he's a genius.
Does John love the Yankees as much as you, or what?
He likes them. He loves the Knicks. He loves the Knicks. He's like, I root for both teams, Nick. I'm like, no, John. You can't root for both teams. You got to take a side. No, I don't. I mean, I can't mess with him. He's my older brother.
So you root for the Yankees and Mets, you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
That's what he claims. He claims that he liked Don Clendenin. He claims that he liked Tom Seaver. Listen, we grew up in Queens, almost Long Island.
Oh, you're right.
That's where the Turturros are from?
That's where well, my brother says the Lower East Side because he didn't like Rosedale. But it's all BS. We grew up in, he was born in Hollis. Him and my brother Ralph were born in Hollis.
Queens.
Yeah, they were tough. They went to tough schools. I was soft. I was a Catholic school boy. 1 block from Valley Stream. You walk down the street, Hook Creek, you're in Long Island. But I used to rep Queens.
What would your teachers at that school think of your videos today?
Oh, they'd love it. But I was emotional as a kid. I used to run out of the class in the first grade. I had a problem staying. It's a true story. I don't know if I want to reveal what happened.
Okay, it's all right.
I did it on Conan. My mother was alive then. She was upset. My dad tied in my chair in front of the class, whatever.
We could just stick to baseball.
Yeah, we can stick to, but we don't need to go back and rehash that. But anyway, the Mets, I should have been a Met fan by landscape because I was surrounded by all kinds of Met fans, and I didn't know baseball. And somehow I went to the Yankee Stadium with the Boy Scouts, 1973, and then the love affair happened. I don't know. It was just magic.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.